What is up, chefs, foodies, and students? Welcome to Everybody Knows. My name is Anders. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started. Today we're talking about the ingredient garlic. Garlic comes originally from Central Asia. It is currently well known in cuisines from all over the world. But if you're investigating origins and cultures, be sure to research the time period as well, since many foods are brought to cultures from elsewhere or developed over time. The garlic variety that we have with us here today is a hard-necked variety that came out of my garden. That's as much as I know about what type of garlic we're looking at today. There are a few varieties. They are all relatively ubiquitous in terms of aroma. Garlic is sort of just a monolith. Garlic smells like garlic. And so when you're looking at garlic, you should see a nice, dry, papery exterior to the head. You should see that each clove has a nice amount of moisture content, that there's no wrinkliness, there's no brown spots, that there's no tiny dark speckles of mold on any of the papery fibers or any of the surfaces of the garlic. And although I think it's interesting, the garlic should not be any kind of translucent. Sometimes when garlic is left either to freeze or like above ground for the winter, it turns into what I call golden garlic, and it's sort of translucent and caramelized in a way that's really interesting, but is not something that you typically want in your garlic product. When we smell garlic, it's that beautiful sulfury floral combination that is just what it is. Garlic is its own wonderful, beautiful smell. And that smell, in my opinion, only gets better as you cook it. Roasted garlic is about one of the best smells on the planet. If you want your home to smell like home when someone comes in the door, roast some garlic. Garlic is also part of the, as I understand it, the trinity from the China region, where you have garlic, ginger, and scallions, and on their own, those three ingredients are like nice, but when they come together, something magical happens, and it is so good. So good. Let's take a quick look at the universal aroma wheel. If we look here on this version of the wheel, we see we have our vegetative category. Within herbaceous, we have a sulfurous subcategory. That's where we're gonna start. And we can see that branches into the cruciferous veg and the alliums. Alliums is the onion family, so that's where we're looking. And in fact, we do see garlic, along with garlic scapes, which I think maybe doesn't qualify to have its own category, other than the fact that garlic scapes are a bit more mild. So yeah, there it is. And it's kind of hard to fade into and out of the alliums because you can fade in with something sulfurous, but then to fade out is kind of hard. So I acknowledge that going from garlic to fava beans is kind of a big jump, and I'm not quite sure how else I would do it. So maybe if we were to put the most intense alliums at the center and fade out to more delicate ones at the sides, that could be a way to do it. But yeah, I will think about that. If you have ideas, please put them in the comments. I would love to know. In terms of strength, garlic is just about at the upper end of the spectrum. Garlic is extraordinarily strong, to the point where if you touch garlic with your hands and you're chopping things, you'll probably smell like garlic for the rest of the day. And as soon as you put garlic into any kind of dish, that flavor is there for the duration. Garlic is also really nicely prepared in a variety of ways in terms of adding heat, caramelizing it, roasting it, pickling it, drying it, powdering it. All of the varieties of preservation tend to treat garlic really nicely. So there is a lot that you can do with garlic. Let's take a quick look in the Flavor Bible. The Flavor Bible suggests the following to pair with garlic. I am abridging this huge list: almonds, artichokes, basil, beans, bread, eggplant, chilies, cheese, eggs, ginger, greens, Italian cuisine, kale, lemon, mushrooms, mustard, olive oil, onions, parsley, pasta, potatoes. rosemary, salad dressings, salads, salt, sauces, soups, spinach, squash, stock, thyme, tofu, tomatoes, turmeric, vinegar, yogurt, zucchini. Well, that about wraps it up. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about this ingredient as you cook or eat, as well as the words that we used to describe it. Have you ever used garlic in a way that felt successful, or that you were like, yes, that's it? I want to know. Do you like the aroma of garlic? Why or why not? And do you agree or disagree with what I've shared with you today? Any of the answers to those questions, throw them in the comments. I would love to read them. I hope this video made sense and got you thinking about the aroma of garlic. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to help me get an ingredient to feature in a video, please send me an email or private message. If you would like to join the Food Aroma Nerdery, feel free to subscribe and you'll see all my latest vids. And if you would like either a poster copy or a digital copy of the Aroma Wheel that I've built, go ahead and check the description for links. Thanks so much. Bye.